And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
That one a little bit high, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball two. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good
Jr.
count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Arraez aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one's in there, and a count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Tatis waits. And that one is downstairs. And the count is filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Inside, just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Batting fourth.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
To short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Singy?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second. He's safe. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting third.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Ready.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Freddie Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Betts, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that's in there at the knees. That one away inside. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, one out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's to third. Machado. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Will Smith to the plate.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground to third. Fair ball! And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. That one hit the knees for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And that one missing low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Righty delivers. Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. Cronenworth on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's outside, and that's ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8,
and now it's Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Andy Ps5.
Right fielder.
He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
In the air to left down the line, and that drops foul. One down, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Ball.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two down, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. That misses, and that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball two.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
High fly ball out to center field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Ohtani back to work. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Slings it across and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Luis Arias.
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside low, ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Ball one, no strike.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman going after it. And it's caught for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't
center
been
fielder,
very efficient
Jackson
in
Merrill.
terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Okay.
In the dirt, but kept close. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bogarts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one wrapped foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fastball is outside. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe, went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Squirts away a little bit. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tony Gonsolin looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Mookie
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
On the ground. Machado throws to first in time. And they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Walked his first time. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill on his way over. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 4th. So here's the Padres DH. Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
Ornelas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tony Gonsolin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Ariz.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Luis Ariz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Ornelas, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. In steps
now
El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Brings it in for the third out. Two across on this San Diego homer. It's now 5-1. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar
left
Hernandez.
fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So now 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter now will be Will Smith. RBI single his last time up. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low, 1-1. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's outside. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy digs in now.
Muncy.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball 1 there.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one inside. Look out. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Next
3-2.
offering misses. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the top of the
Leading off
5th. Manny
for San
Machado
Diego,
up to the
third
plate.
baseman, Manny Machado.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Gonsolin turns, fires. Up
Ball
and
2.
in, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Gonsolin fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Machado is gone, and there's one away.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's fouled off. A little bit high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Bogaerts into second.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bogarts at second with 2 down. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andy Ps5. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And here is Michael Conforto. That one misses, and it's 1-0. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out
2
front
balls,
that time.
1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
3-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
And stepping in is the speedy Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one the other way. And it gets down for a base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. The Padres leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt. Darvish checks on the runner. Kim back on a dive. Turns and fires to Betts. Chopper right side. Diaz gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's
for
the
Padres,
DH,
the designated
Tirso
hitter,
Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
Gonsolin back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez ranging after it. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He's grounded out a couple of times. Hit in the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Padres,
coming open
first
instead of
baseman,
staying
Luis
closed. If
Arrives.
he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Arise.
Ball,
The
that's
next
out.
to hit takes outside. And another ball.
Two balls, no strikes.
Inside.
Ball,
And it's 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Morahone, the power lefty, up as well. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And they get Edman for the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Freeman at the plate and takes high there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
All right, Los Angeles.
And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. And one in scoring position. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Darvish delivers. He goes down looking. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Tatis Jr.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Betts handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball
No
right
ball,
by him,
strike.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. Here the top half of inning number 7. And a slider misses down and away.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that misses. 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Muncy to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Third baseman,
Matsui in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, Bogarts handles the chance. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order, starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Grove.
Michael Grove.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
Ripped on a line. Edman hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Get him out.
The other way. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in LA, bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ps5 Kim. And
Counts
ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 3.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Now pitching for San
Sean
Diego.
Reynolds, ready or
Number
not,
25.
in the game now after the
Sean
injury.
Reynolds.
Come on, Los Angeles.
Inside,
plate, ball
and
1.
the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Come on, Dodgers.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that's foul. Two now. And Mookie takes. Runner at first with no outs here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping to get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So up next, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. First offering, and it just misses. Kim over at second. Edman over at first with one away.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing called strike. Now 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Morejon, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That misses off the outside edge. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Grove back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Ariz.
Luis Ariz now at the plate. On the ground to first. To second, there's one out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim brings it in, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher,
Leading
Will
off
Smith.
for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
Now
That was his third
batting,
strikeout,
third
and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Muncy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 1 strike away. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. Slider misses outside. The Padres leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.